Understanding Contracts and Agreements, a comprehensive guide. Welcome back to Business Thinking Hub, where we explore essential concepts to help you navigate the world of business with confidence. Today, we're diving deep into the topic of contracts and agreements. Whether you're a business owner, an employee, or someone who simply wants to understand the basics of legal agreements, this video is for you. Contracts and agreements are fundamental to how we interact in business and personal relationships. They serve as the backbone of our commitments, outlining the expectations and responsibilities of all parties involved. But what exactly is a contract? And what are the key elements that make an agreement legally binding? Let's start with the basics. A contract is a legally enforceable agreement between two or more parties. It can be written, verbal, or implied through actions. However, for a contract to be valid, it typically needs to include several key elements: offer, acceptance, consideration, mutual consent, and legal purpose. First, let's talk about the offer. This is the initial proposal made by one party to another. For example, if a freelancer offers their services to a business, they are making an offer. Next comes acceptance, where the other party agrees to the terms of the offer. This agreement can happen verbally, through written communication, or even through actions that indicate acceptance. Now let's discuss consideration. This is an essential part of any contract. Consideration refers to what each party stands to gain from the agreement. It could be money, services, or anything of value. Without consideration, a contract may not hold up in court. Mutual consent is another crucial element. Both parties must fully understand and agree to the terms of the contract. This means that there should be no misunderstandings or coercion involved. A contract signed under duress or without full understanding may not be enforceable. Lastly, the contract must have a legal purpose. Agreements that involve illegal activities or violate public policy cannot be enforced. It's important to ensure that the terms of your contract are legal to avoid complications down the road. Now that we understand the basic elements of a contract, let's discuss the different types of contracts. There are many types, but we can categorize them into two main groups: written contracts and verbal contracts. Written contracts are typically more reliable as they provide clear documentation of the agreement. Verbal contracts can be harder to enforce as they rely on the memory and honesty of the parties involved. When entering into a contract, it's also essential to consider the terms and conditions. These are the specific details that outline the rights and responsibilities of each party. It's crucial to read and understand these terms before signing anything. If anything is unclear, don't hesitate to ask questions or seek clarification. It's also wise to consult with a legal professional, especially for complex agreements or significant transactions. A lawyer can provide valuable insights and ensure that your interests are protected. In addition to understanding contracts, it's vital to recognize what happens if a contract is breached. A breach occurs when one party fails to fulfill their obligations under the agreement. In such cases, the affected party may seek legal remedies, which can include damages or specific performance to enforce the contract. Before we wrap up, let's touch on a few best practices for creating and entering into contracts. Always ensure that the contract is clear and concise. Use straightforward language to avoid ambiguity. It's also helpful to keep records of all communications related to the agreement, as this can protect you in case of disputes. Additionally, when signing a contract, make sure you have the authority to do so. If you're representing a business, ensure that you have the proper permissions. This will help prevent any complications later on. Thank you for joining us today at Business Thinking Hub as we explored the important topic of contracts and agreements. We hope this video has provided you with valuable insights to navigate your future agreements with confidence. If you found this information helpful, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content that empowers your business knowledge. Until next time, take care and keep thinking smart.